Personal SEO teaches how to add an alt tag, why you should have alt tags, and how are they different from title tags onto any websites. And this website in particular is created and hosted by Sierra Interactive. And so I found a page with no picture and I wanted to add a picture and adjust the alt image. So all I did is I went to content, and then I found the Red House condominium, Red House condos for sale in Calgary, Alberta. And then I found this page and I thought, this one needs a picture. So what I did is I went to Pixabay, P-I-X-B-A, P-I-X-A-B-A-Y.com. And it is a free, royalty-free place to get images, which is important. Do not go to Google and search by images. So we'll say Gloomhaven. So don't go to search for something and then click on images and then try and find an image here. And the reason why I chose Gloomhaven, because I knew that it would be safe of anything popping up. So so then you kind of get the idea. You cannot use any of these images. These are all copyrighted. If you use one of these images, you will receive in the mail, at your discretion, a lawsuit letter telling you to remove the file and maybe an upwards of a $5,000 fine. There are ways to get out of those, but why go through the hassle when you could just go to Pixabay for free? Another one to go to is, oops, fat fingers, pexels.com, and you can get free images here as well, and even free movies and sounds. So there are a couple of places to go. We subscribe to Vento Elements. I can never spell Evento. So we subscribe to this, which is the same exact thing. So we actually pay for this. This is a monthly fee. And then in this, there are stock videos, templates, WordPress themes, WordPress plugins, a bunch of stuff. So we found it useful to subscribe to this. So either one, you can either subscribe to a place, buy the photo from Photo Stock, or use Pixabay and Pexels. And yes, there are more. I tend to just go back to these two. And if I don't find what I'm looking for, then I'll use the one that we pay for. Okay, so now that that's gone, and that's where you get your images from, or if you take the photo yourself, then yes, use that. And if you're taking the photos with your phone, then I'm going to tell you, or camera, to enable location services, because that is another ranking factor. It'd be great for a more local SEO if all the pictures had location services on them. So what I've done on this file is I've gone into it, I've edited it, I added an enter space. You can see where the cursor is blinking. I just added a space there. And then the next thing that we're going to do is click on add image. So we click on the tree looking symbol. Okay, and I'm going to now, because you can add an image from a URL, but I want to add a specific size of image, so I'm going to click on that. Okay, and then now I'm going to upload an image, so I'm going to click on upload. And then I'm going to hit choose file, and then I'm going to find the condo file that I've already previously selected on Pixabay and hit open. And now I'm going to hit upload. Now that it's uploaded successfully, I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to close this window, and then I'm going to find, which sucks, I'm going to find the photo listed here. So there is the photo. Okay, so this is the URL of the photo, which is great. This is the item description. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they're saying that this is the alt text or something. So I'm actually going to type in, I'm going to type that in. Now the title, you don't just want to repeat this over again. And the reason being is that the title is used for text readers for the blind. So accessibility feature, they can't see the picture because they cannot see. So then the title is used to actually read what's to them. So interior photo of condo in Red House. And so yes, I'm adding a bunch of key phrases here, but I'm not just repeating the key phrase. So it's an interior photo in Red House. Okay, or Haas. I don't know how you kind of say that. So I'm actually my big fat fingers. Okay, and I'm just doing that just again to add a little bit more key phrases, and then I'm going to click insert. And so now you could click on this and then nothing's going to happen. So to add the alt text, what you have to do is go to the HTML. Okay, and then now we're going to get to the real nitty gritty. All right, this is a bunch of code. An alt text is just, here is the image source equals, and this is the path to where it is on the server. This is the width and the height of the photo, and here is the alt text, which was Red House condos for sale. So we know now that the item description is actually the alt tag. So you can just go in there and type in on any photo, you can go ahead and type that in. Okay, so what happens in this circumstance, and I'm going to do this again real quick. I'm going to delete this photo. I'm going to try Control Z. I don't know what that did. Okay, so I'm going to delete this photo, and then I'm going to re-add the photo back in. And then this time I'm going to leave it blank. Okay, so I'm going to leave the item description blank, and now I'm going to hit insert. And then it says, are you sure that you don't want to have an item description? And I would say that this is kind of untrue. They're saying the opposite. The description, it's the title that accessibility uses. It does not use the alt tag. So I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go back into the HTML. And the reason why I skipped adding an item description is because if you are editing a page in the future and you need to have, I don't want you to have to delete the photo and re-add it. You could do it simply by just going in and looking for the item image source. And after the width and the height, you can go here and type in alt equals and then add in the key phrase. Okay, and then again, make sure you leave the title and make sure it is relevant to the photo, and then hit update. And then now this photo has an alt image tag and a title tag. So that is the best way to do it. If you are specifically editing a page that already has a photo, just click on the HTML and then add alt equals quotation mark, the key phrase, and then close it with a quotation mark, and then make sure you add a title too since you're at it. That is the simplest way to add an alt tag to images already on the site. So there's this nice beautiful image of a condo, and it is optimized and has the alt image tag. We could see this if we go into more tools and then developer tools and then click on the image. We can see the image, the alt tag, and the title tag. And that is how to add an alt tag into Sierra Interactive websites, or basically any website that you want. Adding the picture is going to be a little bit different if it's WordPress or another website built by someone else and hosted by someone else. Usually it's about the same, but you can always go in and edit the HTML and add the alt equals quotation mark and then your key phrase, and make sure you end it with a quotation mark. And that's it. Thank you for watching. This is Personal SEO Teaches how to add an alt tag, what the difference between an alt tag and a title tag is, and that's it. Have a good day.